Good morning, everybody. Orin J here with another weekend update video, and it's Sunday afternoon. Baby J fast asleep with his Sunday afternoon nap, which gives me an opportunity to just talk about everything that's on my mind from the last week of gaming. We're going to talk War of the Visions, we're going to talk Honkai Star Rail, we're going to talk little Persona, actually. Just a lot to get to. So I'm going to try not to get overly distracted by the battle that's going on my screen and just focus in on the game. First thing I want to talk about, I got a chance to sit down with Ready Player Will after our Justin and Friends stream last night, and we talked about Reincarnate Scrolls, and he had a good take on it, or a take that I hadn't heard before, where he said, even in his opinion, people who are super whales, who bought all the scrolls that are available, they do, at least almost all of them, run on somewhat of a limited budget. And if they've maxed out Sephiroth, like there are people in this game who have max reincarnated Sephiroth right now, guess how many scrolls they have left? None. Zero. They are out, which is poor resource management in his opinion, because there's a lot of really good units coming down the pipe, and he believes that those people have kind of put themselves behind in a big way, and I think he's kind of right. Now, I wanna bounce on this a little bit by saying last week when I talked about reincarnation, a lot of people were saying, oh, it's just whale territory and all of that, and I've come a long way on that, actually. Here's what we need. Here's what Reincarnate Scrolls need, in my opinion. One, there must be a way for whales to access the system faster. That's how the game makes money. If you hate that, I mean, look, the game's got to make money. It sucks. That's how it works. But for free-to-play players, and especially for light spenders, we need to find a way to untie Reincarnate Scrolls from Visior. Because the point that got made that I liked the most in my video last week was how punishing it feels as someone who only buys Visior to have to spend that Visior on something besides polling or building a unit. And yes, reincarnation is technically building a unit, but it just feels bad, and I agree. Like, I'll meet you there. I think Reincarnate Scrolls need to make their way into MOG shops. I think they need to make their way into event shops. If it's 20, 40, however many at a time, give players the opportunity to use these things how I believe they were intended to be used, which is just a few reincarnations at a time, allowing people to just power up certain units that they like. So that's my thoughts on that. Now, I want to talk about something else War of the Visions related. I'm actually going to jump off this fight and go to a screenshot that I got from the JP side. So this is quality of life updates coming to JP, something we have to look forward to in about 4 months. And these are big ones, including Stream Hero, the guy I did Poll Wars with, gave me a little bit more to this. Well, let's just go over this. So EX jobs. It says it will be possible to strengthen the abilities that can be learned in EX jobs at once. That's a nice quality of life. Make EXing a unit faster. Cool. Organization Sacred Stone. So you'll be able to move from Trust Stone details on the organized screen to the Sacred Stone set operation. So more quality of life coming for Trust Stones. That's good. Less clicks for Trust Stones is awesome. Vision cards. It's beginning. The Vision card UI makeover is finally beginning. So Vision card equip screen will be able to filter out the cards that activate the party ability effect on the current formation unit. I believe what they're trying to say, because this is all translated, I believe what they're saying is you're going to be able to select vision cards that work for my group or something like that. Now, does this mean we'll get elemental sorting? How good will this be? I don't know. All I know is we were taking no steps in the right direction, and we are now taking some steps in the right direction. So we really desperately need vision card sorting. There's too many vision cards in this game. It's just bananas right now to try to, like, without using an outside source like WoTV, it's ridiculous to try to build teams. So I love that we're moving in that direction. I doubt we get all the way there with one quality of life update, but still nice. Arena. So limited time special BP recovery rules and special ranking titles will be prepared and held. I got 2 things to hear. One, I'm all about giving out special arena titles week to week. Give people a shot to earn some swag besides screenshotting themselves at number 1 for a day and then moving on with their life. I love that. Also, this is from Stream Hero. He mentioned, and I'm not going to put it on the screen because we were having a conversation here. I don't want you guys to see it, but he said they were adding the ability to put limited time rules, like no re-raise, no quicken, cost limit, stuff like that, into private matches, which when tournaments kick back off, when like Friday Night Fights picks back up when someday, a promise is coming, that would be huge. Like, the tournament scene upgrades, the private tournament scene anyway, upgrades in a huge way, if that's true. He's saying that's coming in like 4 months. We're looking forward to that. You'll be able to favorite story quests. That's something I wish we would have had from day one. And then when selecting unit fragments for summoning and selecting summons, you'll be able to see the number of beads you have. I think that means number of shards you have. I don't know. But anyway, it's just some quality of life changes that are coming to the game, and maybe they'll help my arena team right here not get crushed. Okay, let's move on to a next topic, and that's Honkai Star Rail. Now, I'm not going to put that game on the screen because it's not out yet, so I'm just going to keep getting crushed in War of the Visions Arena with this weird Lemure Whisper team I threw together in 2 minutes. Let's fight. It's supposed to be like an anti-magic sort of team, but I keep fighting physical teams, which is probably... I'm fighting whoever this is, no matter what. Boom, 2 mages worked out. Okay, Honkai Star Rail. Hey, I want to address a couple of things. One, I am not quitting War of the Visions. Like, I thought that I didn't know that I'd have to say that, but I'm definitely not quitting War of the Visions. War of the Visions is my main game on this channel, and it's going to continue to be because it's the type of game that can be your main game if you're into PvP. You guys know I'm into PvP. I love to shoutcast, to play, theorycraft, all of that. And just like those are the reasons I like War of the Visions. That's my biggest reasons for liking this game, is the PvP. I'm staying here. The War of the Visions videos, the rate at which those come out won't change. I'm still covering this game. I'm just adding Honkai Star Rail, which I think is a game that I'm going to hit really hard right when it comes out, and I'll get done with everything. And it being a PvE focused game, I kind of envision it turning into this like Echoes of Mana situation, but better, I sure hope. Because like with Echoes, once you were done with that game, you just logged in and did your dailies unless something brand new had dropped. So that's where I feel like Honkai Star Rail gets for me. It's something that I'll cover and keep up with, look forward to new updates and new things to do. But in the meantime, just like crush it real hard, cover it, I'm really hyped about it, and then just have it be a nice secondary PvE focused game that I can be a little bit more chill about while also covering on this channel. So if you haven't checked out the videos for that I've been putting out, a lot more coming. I am very excited for that game. Like, it just looks super fun. So a lot more videos coming there. And then I wanted to mention a little personal goal of mine. So I bought my wife a PS5. I say like I bought my wife a PS5. Like, it's both of our money. So we sort of bought it together. Anyway, we now own a PS5. We got that so she could play. I'm like so absorbed watching this fight. We got that so she could play Hogwarts Legacy. Now that she's kind of done with that, I want to play Persona 5 Royal and have it be the first game that I ever get a platinum trophy for. I've never platinum trophied a game on PlayStation. It just never happened. Oh my gosh, my whisper's a frog. Anyway, it's just not something that's ever happened for me, and that is one of my favorite single player games of all time. So, kind of a goal of mine to try to get accomplished before Honkai Star Rail comes out is go play Persona 5 Royal again on the PS5 and see if I can get that platinum trophy. I just think that'd be super fun. On the back of that, there's the Persona 5 gacha game that currently is out only in China. Like, it does not have a Japanese release yet. It does not have a global release yet. But I've been sort of following it. I've been watching some YouTube videos. I think there's very few YouTubers who have their hands on this game. And the ones who do aren't releasing like content. Like, guys, look. I get it. If you want to make a video that's a lot of views, literally be like, hey, it's the Persona characters doing their moves. And then with no commentary or anything, you just edit together 6 scenes of characters doing moves. Like, okay, that's fine, but I'm hoping for a little bit more content on that game. I just want to also say, if it comes to global, I'm playing it and covering it. Persona is, like I just said, one of, like, Final Fantasy and Persona are my golden standard of single-player RPGs, right? Like, that are series of games. Yeah, throw in Legend of Dragoon, Legend of Legaia, and, like, individual winners. But when it comes to series of games that I get excited for, Persona, Final Fantasy mainline games, oh my gosh. Like, Final Fantasy 16 is coming soon, and I'm super excited for that. I hope this Persona 5 gacha comes to global. I'm just going to cover it. Like, I get that there's stylistic problems with a gacha game and Persona coming together. Like, how do you keep it Persona? I'm willing to find out. I'm willing to dive in there and find out. So that is my little weekend update. I'm not leaving War of the Visions. I'm playing it the same amount as I had before, but summer break is coming and I'm going to have time for a second game. Or I'm going to have time to like hardcore a second game. And by the time school starts next year, I bet you I have Honkai Star Rail nice and grooved into my content creation schedule. Sure, we'll call it that, like I really have one. Anyway, that's my weekend thoughts. Let me know in the comments what you think about my apparently terrible Whisper Sephiroth team here that went 0-3 during the video. That's welcome to Sunday. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Have a great week this week, and I will catch you next time. Peace.